Hello, Redlow friends. Welcome back to another episode of Hello, Redlow. I'm your host, Terry Mullen, and I am so happy you're here today. I want to talk about my book, Step Forward, which will launch on November 6th, my birthday, my 59th birthday to be exact. It is very intentional to launch it on this day because it's a celebration of accomplishing something I have always wanted to do, and I'm doing it at 59. And I'm here to encourage you that it's never too late for you either to step forward with your life and do that one thing that you've always wanted to do. My journey over the past few years has been long, and it's been one of self-discovery. And that's why I wrote my book, to help you. Because by now, midlife, this season of life, we've all been through hard things, haven't we? My book is raw and real. It's about my own life story and those I love. And there are tools and some scientific data actually to help you step forward with your life. So those tools you can tuck away in your toolbox to help you realize that you're not alone. Yes, most importantly, that you realize you're not alone. I want you to know that you are seen, you are heard, you are loved, and you belong. Now let's step forward. Listen in. Here's an excerpt from my book, Step Forward, a message to you. Have you ever had an experience in your life that changed you? Perhaps radically and forever. I'm talking about a specific moment in time, or perhaps more than one, when you find yourself at a crossroad in your life. It is that moment when you ask yourself, where do I go from here? What's next? And who am I? Who am I really? And that one decision not only changes the direction you go, but it changes who you are. Whether it was your career, relationship, health, finances, a major move, or another life event, like a pandemic, you look back and you see that that one decision, or a series of them, was a catalyst that not only changed the course of your life, but radically changed you too. You can no longer be who others want you to be or who you once were. You realize that you need to find your voice, remember who you are, rediscover the things that bring you joy, and step forward with your life. Several years ago, I found myself in that place, facing a crisis, standing at a crossroad, uncertain about which way to turn, and asking myself a whole lot of new questions. Suddenly, I realized the foundation of our lives, which my husband and I worked so hard to build, our marriage, family, financial stability, emotional health, and spiritual health, was crumbling. It all came crashing down. And all I knew was what I thought my life would be at this point had changed. There I was, midlife, faced with restarting and rebuilding a life, reevaluating what was most important, and making decisions for myself, for us, and for the future. Along the way, I began to journal and write. Initially, it started as a cathartic exercise to help me process what was going on in my life and my heart and mind at the time. I didn't know what else to do, and it seemed to calm the chatter in my mind. As the words flowed from my head and heart, through my hand and onto paper, and then eventually onto social media, I started to get clarity and heal. I began a social media account on Instagram under a pseudonym, because that was scary too, and put my thoughts out into the world, hoping to inspire some precious soul who just might need some encouragement and hope. I wanted others to know they were not alone. As I questioned, pondered, and inspired others with uplifting and honest words, I began to inspire myself. What grew from that experience was powerful. Rediscovering my passion to write, finding my voice, and an even deeper desire to connect with and support other women who are trying to navigate life's transitions. Those women who asked, "What's next?" I realized how much I want women to know that they can pursue their dreams, see their potential, and reinvent themselves at any age. This book is my heart and soul, written for you with a whole lot of love, sweat, and tears. And although the journey has been long, some of what I wrote several years ago are nestled within these pages, along with stories of both the difficult and beautiful lessons I have learned along the way. You will discover the tools I learned and used to help me step forward, along with the steps I took to stop battling the things that have held me back. In addition, I share how you can find courage, confidence, tenacity, faith, fun, flexibility, and self-care, and how to radiate your gifts out into the world. I call this process stepping into the 10 shoes of life. Amid struggle, facing myself and us, I found hope. I realized that it is never too late to restart, rebuild, and revitalize your dreams. Along the way, I rediscovered myself. And as a result, I have learned we are all so much stronger than we ever knew. If I can do this, so can you. So grab hold of my hand and let's walk along the windy path of self-discovery, personal growth, and rebuilding a life you love together. This is your journey, and this is your book. Color it, write in the margins, make notes, make it messy, and hold it close to your heart, and use it to help you on your way. Let's step forward together, dear ones. There is so much magic inside of you. Until we meet again, may you know that you are seen, you are heard, you are loved, and you belong. God bless. Well, I hope this episode really blessed you today, and I hope you enjoyed listening to the excerpt from my book, Step Forward. I am so excited to bring this book into the world. It has been such a passion project for me and challenged me to my core in so many ways. But my goal is to help you step forward with your life. And as I've shared by now, we've all been through really hard things, right? At this season of life, we question and wonder what's next and who are we and what do we have to offer the world. And I am here to remind you and to encourage you that you have a lot to offer. I also want to shine some light on what it is like to navigate these different life transitions, both the messy and the magnificent aspects of them. And in the book, I talk about overcoming those limiting beliefs like fear, doubt, rejection, and more. All those things that show up in our lives, even later in life, maybe especially later in life. And then how do we rediscover who we are? How do we step forward and step into new possibilities? Well, I'm here to help you do that too. And I'm living proof that you can, whether you want to write a book, start a podcast, start a business, or whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. I just wrote my first book at 59. So let's step forward together. Come along this journey with me and rediscover who you are. Show the world that you can shine your light no matter your age. So I'll keep you posted on how you can download my book, Step Forward, on November 6th. Stay tuned here. Until we meet again, may God truly bless you, and may you have an amazing day.